All right, everybody. We are live streaming some Marvel Champions LCG. The Bogfather, the last designer of Netrunners, new Fantasy Flight LCG. Let me know if all of y'all can hear me well or not. I see that a couple of people were actually waiting for this to start, so I'm really excited that everybody's here. And I'm excited to dig into this game. I'm just getting into all of my dashboards and everything so I can see everything that's going on while we're playing. Let me know how the audio quality is. My friend Steve is here.
What's up?
Yeah, Steve will be playing Black Panther, and I will be playing Captain Marvel. So that's exciting. And it looks like we're green across the board. So, yeah, I've got chat up, and we're going to be tracking everything so that all of you can see what we're doing. And if you have any questions or if any technical stuff comes up, let us know. And I'll be here doing all that business. All right, so we've also got trackers on the screen here. Down in the bottom right is Steve's hit point total, which he'll also be tracking. Steve, make sure to set your starting health to 11 for Black Panther. Then I am Carol Danvers, so I start with 12 hit points. So we'll go through a little bit of the rules. I'm going to assume somewhat that people who might be watching this stream would have a sense of the basic rules. But if you have any rules questions, let me know. We're going to be playing the not complete trainer, but we're going to be doing the normal difficulty Rhino. And then I've sleeved up some of the modular difficulty increasement packs that we can add if we beat him up too easily. He starts with 28 hit points because there's 2 players in the game, and he has 14. He has 14 points per person in the game, so 24 HP for him.
28
or 28. Yeah, that's how math works. Steve will keep me on the straight and narrow. Mathematically. Did you give your deck a nice shuffle and look at some of the cards? Now, Steve, before we get, do you have any? Do you have any questions?
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. So, oh yeah, I didn't get out the first player token, and do you want to just grab some handfuls of these tokens for me? Just like put them up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some of these threat increasers and stuff. Mm-hmm. And there's a first player token. I don't know what I did with it. There it is. I'll be the first player. We call that game owner's privilege. All right. You want to give that... I've already shuffled our obligation cards in here. Mm-hmm. And then there's cards in there that'll tell us when to bring our actual villains out. So do you want to shuffle the threat deck for me?
That's this?
Yep, that's that. So we're playing on standard difficulty. Different hand sizes on the 2 sides, which I find is really neat. Some of the characters, it's not like a huge difference. Like Carol 6 and Captain Marvel is 5, but like some of them, like I believe She-Hulk is 1 size, she's a 6, and then She-Hulk size, she's 4. Can't keep a lot of ideas in your head when you're going ballistic.
Guess not.
Guess not. All right.
So just start hero side up?
So you start with your alter ego side up. And once per turn, you can switch sides just as a free action, but only once per turn unless a card says that you can do it more than once. But that usually has some sort of requirement. So then you draw up to your main hand size. So in this case, it's 6 for me, and I believe it's 6 for you too, right?
Yes, sir.
And then you can mulligan, and then to mulligan, you discard whatever cards you want and draw new ones. But they go into your discard because we're going to be cycling through our decks a ton in this game. I don't know what a really good starting hand is for this.
I don't know.
But I don't think I'm going to be getting Nick Fury out right away. And I don't think that I need... the Hulk could be very good, though. But I don't think I want the Hulk this early. Just because he's a double-edged sword, and then I get 2 more cards. And then I'm ready to start.
Check this Vibranium, ironically.
Alright, so I'll go first. So I am going to... I'm on the Carol Danvers side. Choose a player to draw 1 card. I'm going to have you draw 1 card. So that action's been used. So I need 2 resources for that. It's so tough. So I'm going to pay the Power of Aggression, which is worth double the number of resources when playing for an aggression card. And then I'm going to attach Combat Training to Carol, which is for both of her sides. So when she's on her side that has an attack value, she'll have +1 attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to get rid of 4 resources to put down the Avengers Mansion. And then I'm going to have you draw another card with Avengers Mansion so that you can have a power turn because she's a little bit more of a leader. Because I'm going to draw up anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then with my actual actions, I am going to flip over to Captain Marvel. And then I am going to do 2 damage to Rhino. So I'm going to go ahead and take away 2 hit points. So now he is at 26, which you can see on the screen. And then Steve also adjusted it there. And that is my turn.
Okay.
There's a lot more hand cycling in this game than in any of the other LCGs that I've played.
Where do we put allies?
Just in front of you.
I'll spend 2 resources
Okay.
to bring out Shuri. And
Okay.
go find an upgrade.
Oh, yeah, you also could have done your setup ability. So before you do that, let's go have done your setup ability, and you can go search for...
Which is pretty much the same thing.
Yep, so you're going to do it twice, basically. The Black Panther. Can everybody hear both of us okay?
Man, all the upgrades are on top. Best part of any card game, shuffling.
That's why I wanted to get like good low static sleeves.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a good call.
So you have a big hand. You have a lot of potential energy. I just like teed you right up. Now Shuri has these little symbols, which I know you read the Let's Play.
Mm-hmm.
But every time she uses one of these abilities, she takes a consequential damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a way that they've made it so that you can't just build like a big ally deck and then just use allies forever.
Mm-hmm.
As you use allies, they shave they use up their own resources and are forced to flee the field because you're the big deal. You're the hero.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we'll start playing stuff. So I will, what do we call it? Attach Tactical Genius to T'Challa.
So Brandon, you can't hear us at all, or it's really soft. That's fine. They'll get back to us.
Okay. And I'll play Vibranium Suit. I friggin' need all of these things. Then can you play the gray ones with just any resource, or does it need to match? can't remember.
Yeah, it doesn't need to match.
Well, in that case, I will also play a helicarrier.
I believe that's how it works, right? Well, I only played neutrals. I believe you're right. I believe for certain cards you have to use. All right.
I'll just look in here.
Yeah, just look it up. All right. Did you get everything down that you wanted to get down?
You mean my entire hand?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So after all, so we're gonna drop to our hand sizes, which in my case is 5. Here, I can probably let me look it up and learn to play real quick. Take 2 seconds.
Okay, some things require specifics. I don't know how to tell. But mental, energy, physical, and wild. Which was good because I played those all by the right number, so. This is the actual learn to play, so.
Yeah, so it's any type cards that need a specific resource for its cost will tell you.
Neat. In that case.
Yeah, because that would make this game exceptionally hard to play.
Yeah.
All right, so did you draw up your new hand?
Nope.
All right. So now we're going to go to the villain phase, and we place threat on the main scheme. So by default, the threat level is the starter is this, and then it's 2 per, so it gets 2. The villain and any engaged minion, which we don't have any yet, activates once per player. So versus me, the first player, they're going to attack.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be this card plus the base damage is going to be how much damage I take. So it's going to be 4 damage is what I take. So I'm down to 8 HP. You can't defend because you're not in the right mode.
Nope.
So that goes into the discard pile up here. And then, let me adjust it here. And then against you, they're going to scheme. Do you have anything to play during this?
Nope.
Okay. So then the threat is going to go up by 2 more to a total of 4.
I assume that's bad.
I mean, it is what it is. We just have to keep them from getting his scheme is 18. Looks like. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong card.
Oh no, yeah, this is the setup. If this stage is completed, we lose. So it's 7 per player. So if this gets to 14, we lose.
Okay, 14. Good
Yeah,
to know.
so right now, or 4. Oh yeah, and also we ready. We already did our draw, but you ready any cards that were tapped.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, and then now, we each get an encounter card dealt to us, and we'll resolve them one at a time. So, I'll go first. Gang Up. When revealed, this card gains Surge. Oh, when revealed as Alter Ego. When revealed as Hero, the villain and each minion attacks you. Okay. So I don't believe I draw another card. I think it's just the attack, so it would be another 2 damage against me.
Mm-hmm.
Feels very bad. So I'm at 6 HP. And then flip over yours.
All right. Breaking and taken.
It's a side scheme.
That's bad.
When revealed, place one additional threat healer. So it gets 2 on it.
Really?
For the side scheme. And this is a plus card scheme. So we're going to draw additional threat cards while this is at a non-zero amount.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
I would say so.
So it starts with 2 and then it gets 2 more, 1 per each player. So it's at 4. So we got to deal with this as well, but that's what I have you for. Yeah. All right, so that's the entire turn cycle, and now we're back on the other side.
Okay.
So you're the first player this time.
All right. As set up, I'm going to go search my deck for the final Black Panther upgrade. No. Yes.
Now, those only activate when you play Wakanda Forever.
Yes.
Which is you're one of the few decks that has 5 copies of a card in the starting deck, because that's your whole jam. Is Shuri beefs you up, and then you're like, let's do this thing. And then there's also additional bonuses for whichever upgrade you activate last, because a lot of them have advantages for going earlier in the cycle. So then as a consolation prize, there's one. Most of them have things like if you activate this last or first, you get bonuses.
Yep.
All right, so what are you going to do on your turn?
Well, we're going to continue going with setup. So, we'll play the Panther Claws.
Okay. And you paid the 2 resources?
2 resources. Yep. And 2 resources for energy daggers.
Nice.
Just in case there wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And that's...
So we got to start dealing with some stuff. So I need you to start like thwarting. I can do most of the damage. If you have stuff where as Black Panther you can like thwart, that would be good.
I don't think he's very good at thwarting. However, sure he can thwart. And I don't think I can play these 2.
Well, remember, you can also switch between your sides as a free action.
Well, I will switch to the Black Panther side.
Okay.
And
remember, you'll re-ready before they attack. So you can, like, thwart. And then...
So can I use the both of them to thwart that breaking and taking?
Yes. Do I automatically have aerial when I'm in hero mode? I believe I do. Go ahead.
All right, we'll thwart 3 from breaking and taking.
Okay.
She gets a demolish.
Okay. All right. And anything else you want to do on your turn?
Now these cards.
What does the Helicarrier do?
Choose a player, reduce the resource of the next card. Yeah, her. Have a cheaper resource card by 1.
Nice. Ooh, so, man. I can flip while exhausted, which is important. Yeah, I believe I have aerial while I'm Captain Marvel, but I could be wrong. Maybe not. So I'm gonna play Crisis Interdict. I'm gonna play Alpha Flight Stations because you reduce the cost of the next thing I play. I'm going to exhaust Alpha Flight Station. Oh, no, right. I wanted to do that later. Okay. I'm going to use Avengers Mansion to draw 1 card. So many decisions. There's a lot of like I need to recover health, but I also like want to do stuff. It's tough. I'm going to get rid of combat training, uppercut, and crisis interdiction. No, that's wrong. To play photonic blast. So I'm going to deal 5 damage to an enemy. So I'm going to deal 5 damage to the boss, which if you want to...
Come on.
So now 21.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to flip back to Carol Danvers. I am going to recover so that I gain 4 health. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Back to 12.
Yeah, because her recovery is 4. Hanging out with your friends, you know, it helps. It really does help. I'm gonna exhaust Alpha Flight Station to draw 2 cards since I'm Carol Danvers. I think I could have done that in a different order and also drawn a card with that before exhausting. And then I'm going to spend 2 resources to play Crisis Interdiction to remove 2 threat from... Oh, no, it's a hero action. I can't play it. Boo. Boo. This is tough. Yep, that's it. I messed up the order of my turn. It happens.
It happens.
It happens. Okay. That is my turn. So everything re-readies. I'm going to get 2 cards to bring me back up to 6.
3, 4 for me.
Alright, so we get 2 threat on the main scheme, so I'm going to make some change. Swap this out for a 5er, so we're at 6 of the 14. The villain and any engaged minion activates. Alright, so if you're in here... So you're the first player, so it attacks you first.
Mm-hmm.
You're in hero form, so it's going to attack you.
Yep.
So do you choose to defend, or do you want to throw Shuri in front of it? Actually, she doesn't have a defense value. She can't. So do you, if you defend it, you reduce this incoming damage.
I don't think I have anything to defend it, so...
You can just take the basic action defense and tap your person, because you are...
Defense.
Okay, so you're doing no additional damage. You're taking no additional damage, so you just soak it.
And after this character is attacked, deal 1 damage to the attacking character.
Okay, so if you want to adjust...
Take that, Rhino.
And then I'm in alter ego form, so they are going to scheme. So we're going to gain a scheme of 3. So now we're at 9.
That's not good.
It's not good. All right. And then now we deal an encounter card to each player. And I believe... What does this mean? See page 16. I believe this means we get extra cards. Okay. So deal +1 encounter card during the villain phase. So I'm gonna get 2, and you're gonna get 1.
Sounds not great.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. All right. So this is the first one I got. False alarm. When reveal, you are confused. If you're already confused, this card gains surge. So I now have the confused. The next time this character would thwart or scheme, discard the status of this card instead. So I can't thwart or scheme this turn.
That's bad.
Assault. When revealed in Alter Ego, this card gains Surge. So that means I draw a new card. Attached to Rhino, force interrupt. When any amount of damage would be dealt to Rhino, place it here instead. Then, if there is at least 5 damage here, he has armor. We have to do 5 damage to him before we can do more damage to him again. Because he now has the armored Rhino suit.
Swell.
I mean, all allies can defend. She just wouldn't have had the reduction, but you were fine. All right. Now you got to do your encounter card.
Here we go. Hard to keep down. When revealed, Rhino heals 4 damage. No damage. If no damage was healed this way, it's Gargantuan Search. Thank God. No, he just heals. That ain't good.
1, 2, 3, 4. So his health goes back up to 24.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and now the current threat is 9.
Dude,
Nice.
He's tough.
Yeah, he's the Rhino. That's like pretty much his whole shtick. Are you gonna be able to thwart this turn, or do some sort of thwarty business? Like,
yes.
I didn't look at the Black Panther stuff very much.
Not very much thwarting, admittedly.
So, somebody in chat, tell me if Carol automatically gets flight when she's Captain Marvel, or if there's this card that I'm looking for that I need to play to be able to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go first. I'm going to tap Alpha Flight Station. I'm still Carol Danvers, so I'm going to get 2 cards. Nope, here it is, Cosmic Flight. There's the card that gives me flight. So I'm glad I didn't cheat when I played that other card earlier. I'm going to tap Avengers Mansion and give myself another card, because I just need to be able to pay costs.
Seems good.
Okay, so I'm going to recover. So I'm going to gain. Oh no, I don't need to recover because I don't have that much health missing.
Can you get some thwart on here, bro?
I can't thwart.
Oh, right.
I mean, I have cards that can get rid of it. I have some crisis intervention cards. All right, so first things first, let's get the Cosmic Flight down. I need 2 resources to do that. So I'll get rid of... There hasn't been any side people, so I'm going to get rid of Chase Them Down and the Uppercut to get the Cosmic Flight attachment onto Carol. I'm going to put all the attachments up in front so people can see them a little bit easier. So now I have something that can prevent some damage, which is nice. I am going to flip to my heroic side. I now do have the aerial trait. So now I'm going to play these 2 cards. No. I'm going to get rid of these 2 cards to play Crisis Interdiction, Heroic Action, Thwart, remove 2 threat from a scheme. So I'll remove 2 theme. So we're at 7. And then if I'm flying, I can remove 2 threat from a different scheme. So I'm going to get rid of this bonus scheme, which now goes into the discard pile. I have combat training, so I have +1 attack. I'm still confused, so I can't thwart. And I don't have enough resources there to do what I want. Let's Do I have a lightning resource? I'm going to spend a lightning resource to heal 1 damage for myself and draw a card. Limit once per round. And then I am going to attack Rhino, which means I'm going to be attacking this upgrade instead for 3 damage. Using the attack ability. Then that's it for me.
Cool. And use this helicarrier to make my next card cost nothing. And play Wakanda Forever, which I believe just sets off
Yep, so
all this shit.
We'll resolve them one at a time.
Alright, so I haven't taken any damage, so that doesn't work. But I can deal 2 damage to Rhino to get rid of that Armored Rhino suit.
Okay, so the Armored Rhino suit goes into the discard.
Mm-hmm. And I can deal an additional damage to Rhino, knocking him down to 23. Take that,
You bastard.
And then last, and probably most importantly, since it's the final step in the scheme, or sequence, whatever, 2 more threat gone.
Nice. So now we're at 5 threat and 23 hit points on Rhino.
Mm-hmm.
Now this isn't all the hit points he have. He progresses to his other side once we beat him.
I'm sure he's bad, but we're going to then spend 3 whatever, because this doesn't call for anything specific, and get the Black Widow out. And then I think I'm out of money. More or less. Woo! And I guess Shuri should attack.
I mean, you put her down for a reason, right?
Yeah. Eat this damage with your face. And this can Black Widow play at the same turn she's pulled out?
All characters are immediately available for use the turn that they come into play.
Wacky wacky.
So each one of them gets 1 damage, and then you're going to do a total of 2 to them.
Mm-hmm.
I love having the stream deck so I can just, like... Because,
Pokey pokey.
yeah, it's nice. Stream deck, it helps. All right. I didn't get rid of my Confuse, though, which is not great.
That's not great.
Are you all done, or do you have more stuff you want to do?
Can't do anything else.
Okay, re-ready. Oh, did you do your basic attack? Because remember, you're going to re-ready.
Oh, no, I did not.
Do you have anything that increases your damage?
No, I do not.
But you're just going to do 2 more.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, why not? There's no reason not to do it.
Exactly.
All right, so you're going to re-ready all your stuff. And then we're going to threat on the main scheme. So it's 2 every turn because it's +1 per player.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to, the villain activates. We're both in hero mode, so it's going to attack both of us. I took the thing. No, I was first player. So he's going to attack me first.
Yeah, that's Sandman.
That's a not insignificant amount of damage. I'm deciding whether or not I want to defend against it or not. Or do you want to defend me? Eat some of that sweet, sweet damage?
I don't have the card that lets me do that.
Yeah, no. You can just defend for me. If I say I'm not defending, which I'm not going to, you can then just tap yourself and defend.
No. Well,
and then you take the damage reduced by 2.
Sure.
Okay, so you're going to take 2 damage. So Black Panther gets his first 2 damage and goes down to 9.
No. Wait, that's 19. That's the right number. Here we go.
And then this is the one that actually attacks you. So it's 2 plus 1, so 3. And it's no overrun, so you can just put it on one of your people and they'll just die.
Yeah, sure. She's useful. Now she's dead.
Yep. Okay. So that was the attacks. And now we each get an encounter card. One for me and one for you. Hard to keep down if no damage was... Okay, so he regains 4 hit points.
And a Hydra Mercenary.
Okay, so that goes in. That goes in to attack with you, and it immediately attacks you.
Well, if my defense is 2. but I
You've
can't
already
defend
tapped.
Well, then I guess I take a damage.
Yep. Or you can put Black Widow in front of it. Your choice.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. But that thing's still in play against you because you still have to do damage to it.
Okay.
So that's engaged with you.
Super good.
Oh, we forgot to draw up at the end of our turns.
Oops.
I only draw up to 5. What's your...
Same.
All right. So now it's back to us.
Okay.
So now you're the first player.
I assume we untap if we tapped it.
Yep. No. So technically, all of our untapping happens before the villain phase starts. So when you defend, you don't get to take a basic action on your turn.
Oh, okay. No basic.
That's the downside of defending.
Okay, here. Let's see. Well, then I will play. I'll ditch this energy and vibranium to play Luke Cage, who comes in tough.
Yep.
So he's gonna be stepping in front of bullets for me.
Seems great.
He's excellent.
Yeah, seems great to be honest. And you can like use him to wail on mercenaries.
I can indeed.
Yeah, you sure can.
So in fact, I will.
I'm just taking a look at how things look. Look at it. Look, Steve, it's us. Seems great.
He's excellent.
Yeah, seems great to be honest. And you can look at how good this looks. It's incredible. All right, yeah, I just want to make sure everything was coming through good. Okay. But yeah, everybody, I really appreciate everybody joining us because it's exciting to walk through this game and have the actual physical cards in our hand. All right, so what are you doing with the rest of your turn?
Okay. Well, he can't take a basic action, but he can punch a Hydra mercenary.
Yep, and then that removes the tough because it gets rid of it eats the consequential damage he would have taken. Because he's beefy. He does tap.
Yep.
And then that Hydra mercenary takes 2 damage if you want to put 2 damage boys on there. And then what else are you doing with your turn? Playing any more cards? Drawing any more cards?
I will make your next resource cost. No, I did that to myself. I forgot to tap it.
Do you have something you could play if you had like one more card? No? Okay, that's fine. Because I could give you my Avengers Mansion bonus, but...
I mean, conceivably, yes, but it doesn't look that way.
Okay. I'm doing pretty okay on health, so I think I'm going to try to blow some people up this turn. Alright, so I have the aerial trade. I have increased attack traits. So I am going to draw a card with Avengers Mansion. I'm also going to draw a card with Alpha Flight Station. That's what I'm talking about. So, whew. So I'm going to put Energy Channel. Oh, actually, you said the next thing that I got cost 1 less, right?
Yep.
Goodness. There's so many good cards here. It's really quite rough. So I'm going to do Photonic Blast, which will cost 1 less because of the ability that you used.
Mm-hmm.
So that means I can pay with it with this single energy card. So I'm going to draw a card, and then I'm going to do 5 damage to our big boss hoss. So that puts him at 18, right? We were at 23 before?
Well, we were at 25. All right. 18 it is. Oh, yeah, do you complain? Still beefy.
All right. So I'm going to put down Energy Channel, which is a 0 cost upgrade that I can spend energy to spend cards to put energy counters here. Deal 2 damage for each energy counter up to a maximum of 10. And then I'm going to spend 3 energy resources to put 3 energy counters there. So that seems pretty good.
It does.
Yeah, so that I don't have any other energy cards right now. And then I'm going to play Uppercut for 3 more cards, which will do 5 more damage to the boss. Oh yeah, I would have had to discard 1 card, so somebody just pointed out I accidentally cheated with Alpha Flight Station.
Oh.
So that stinks.
Because of the hero.
No, because I have to discard to be able to use it.
Oh. It's getting that health back, isn't it?
Well, maybe not. So in that case, just pull a card out of my hand at random, and he has. Okay. So then he's gonna get that health back. I didn't actually deal that damage to him. Good catch on the Alpha Flight Station. And then I am going to. You already went.
Yep.
He's doing okay-ish on health.
Pretty good, I would say.
I kind of just want to keep wailing on him, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attack him for 3 more
Is
health.
the confused?
The confused is only if I try to thwart.
Oh, okay.
So he's at 15. And then I'm gonna get rid of no cards, I guess. All right. So that's the end of the phase. We re-ready everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then we drop to our hand sizes. He threats up. So you were the first player. So this is his attack against you. So you're going to take 2 damage unless you defend, or unless you throw Big Boy in front of it.
Luke Cage can take it.
So he taps.
You said 3?
It's 2.
2.
Okay. This guy's also going to attack you directly, and that's just 1.
So you gotta defend.
You don't have to defend. You can just eat the damage.
I'll eat the
that way
damage.
you'll still have. So you're at 8.
Yep.
And then here's my attack. When revealed... Oh, no, this is just nothing. So it's just the 2 damage, which I will just eat. So that takes me down to 8. Because I should have been at... I should have been at 10.
Wait, he doesn't scheme as well?
No. I don't believe so. These cards are just, we're looking at the bottom to see how many get added. If there was a star, it would say look at the text box. But this is just a modify. These cards are the ones that actually activate. So do yours first.
Ready. Shadows of the past. When revealed, set your arch nemesis. Set aside your nemesis minion and put it into play engaged with you.
Okay.
That sounds terrible.
Well, so that's what that shit is.
Okay.
So it's Killmonger.
Okay.
Killmonger comes into play
Super good.
against you,
Super not good.
and you can't use Black Panther upgrades against him. Go figure.
All right.
And then, so now everything else in your deck goes into the discard pile of this. I believe.
It says shuffle the rest of your.
I'm just gonna double check. It
says it on the card right here.
Yeah, I know. Are placed in the encounter discard pile.
Okay. Well, that seems awful.
Oh, so apparently this is gone based on something I did earlier. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now he's engaged with you. And now, here's my shit. Crowd control, side scheme, crisis icon. While this theme is in play, you cannot remove things from the main scheme. So here's a side scheme that has 4 threat on it that we need to deal with before we can start dealing with the main scheme again. So we're going to have a thwarty turn.
Looks that way.
Okay, so that's the whole jam. All right. So now I'm the first player again. And okay, we got to do some stuff. Okie dokie. I am going to use the Avengers Mansion to draw a card. Could you do me a favor?
Yes.
Could you use your Black Panther reduced cost thing on me? The thing that whatever you did before, can you use the helicarrier on me? You can use stuff off turn. I can yeah, because then I'm gonna play Crisis Interdiction using this resource so that I'm aerial. Well, actually, I gotta do this first. Oh, this shouldn't have 5. It should only have 4. So I'm gonna remove 2 with thwart.
Okay.
Off of here. And then I'm going to do Crisis Interdiction for the one I already discarded on Chase Them Down, which then lets me remove 2 threat from this side scheme. And then it also lets me remove 2 from another one if I'm currently in flight. Oh, pretty... Not bad, right?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm going to uppercut for a total of 3, because Power of Aggression is worth more, onto the big boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do 5 damage to our boy. So he should be at 10?
It's a 10.
I'm so close. Can you finish him if I do the energy channel for 6? Or should I wait until it's full, do you think?
Do I have to clear these guys out first?
Okay, so I'll pop this and do 6 more damage to the big boy.
So he's down to 4.
Yep, he's down to 4. All right. That is my turn. Yeah.
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 I got to be more aggressive about keeping an eye on the threat. I keep forgetting to update the threat total. Ruh-roh.
Okay, well, I will spend 2 to play Haymaker. Deal 3 damage to the big guy.
1 hit point left.
Yep. I assume I can't get to him without getting through them, though.
No, you can attack anybody you want. They'll just hit you. Unless somebody has guard.
Guard. Well, problem solved. Luke Cage will punch him in the face.
Okay, so he's going to die.
Back in here.
Yep, and then Luke Cage takes an incidental damage.
And then the Black Panther will punch the Rhino.
Okay, so he's going to get down to 0 hit points. So then he moves on to stage 2. When revealed, search the encounter deck discard for a break-in and taken. So find the card that says break-in and taken side scheme, and then shuffle the encounter deck. So now your Killmonger shit is going to be in there. And he goes back up to...
Breaking and taking?
Yep.
And just shuffle
all that in.
Super good.
And then he's going to have 30 hit points.
30? Well, yes, he hits harder now.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I haven't made a button yet where it
Goes up by 5 or 10 or something?
no, I haven't done that yet.
So 30, huh?
Yep. 30 HPs. He hits harder. This doesn't change because we just have to manage this for him. What else are you doing with your turn? Anything?
Nothing else to do.
Have you been remembering that when you get hit by damage that you deal 1 damage back when you're on Black Panther side?
No.
You gotta manage your abilities. When revealed, so this has 4 threat on it, this side scheme. And it's a plus card scheme. So 1 additional card. I don't know why I keep putting 5 down. And it always goes to the first player. So, alright, so you took care of that. Thank you. Alright, so now we're on the threat on the main scheme. So he's going to get 2. So let me just get one of these 3s in there. Make some change. Then during the so we're both in this mode. So he's going to attack me. Let's see what he's got. Oh, right. We re-ready. Draw. Up to our max hand sizes of 5. Oh, and when you run out of cards, you just shuffle everything back in, but then you immediately draw a new a threat card that you have to deal with.
All right.
Okay, so everything re-readies. And then here's his attack on me. So I take 3 damage, which, I'm fine with. I'm at 5. Worse things have happened.
I'm glad you're fine with it.
I'll be alright. I'll be alright. He attacks you. So that's an extra 1 damage because of what's at the bottom. So you can choose to defend it. You can choose to throw. You can choose to throw Luke Cage in front of it.
Yep, Luke Cage.
So Luke Cage bites it, goes into your discard pile.
But is there any overrun?
No, the cards that's overrun will specifically say overrun.
Okay, cool.
He does have an upgrade that can pop out that can give him overrun.
Well, he doesn't have that yet.
And then this guy's going to attack you for 2.
All right. Guess I'll defend for 2.
So that means that you won't be able to take a basic action.
Sadly, yes.
So that means that you take no damage. Because if you're defending for 2 and he's dealing 2...
Oh, he's dealing 2. Sorry.
Yep.
Keep
So what's your health
5.
total?
However,
Your health total's 8 still, right?
I have this wonderful counter punch event, which lets me deal 3 damage equal to how much do I do? It lets me deal damage equal to my hero's attack. Plus, I do the whole retaliate thing, so that's 3 damage to Killmonger.
Nice. So he's got 3 damage on him.
Oh, and they're lovely 3s. Take that,
Yeah.
sir.
All right. So now we take our threat cards. I'm gonna get 2. And you're gonna get 1.
Oh, yeah, just 1.
Ritual combat. When revealed, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Then choose to either deal X damage to your hero or place the threat on the main scheme. All right. So I'm looking at icons here. So this has no icons. So
Would you rather have that happen or have him attack you?
either deal X damage to your hero. X is 1. I'll just take the 1 damage. I'll go down to 4 hit points.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. So that goes in there.
You can always recover.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna probably end up doing.
Explosion.
If a bomb scare is in play, assign X damage. If bomb scare is not in play, this card gains surge. Assault. The villain attacks you, so the villain is going to attack me for 3. I'm going to discard Cosmic Flight to avoid that damage.
Couldn't I defend you?
You can't because you've already...
Oh, right, because it did the thing. Right, never mind.
All right. So now flip over your encounter card.
Stampede. When revealed alter ego, no, when revealed hero, Rhino attacks you. If character is damaged by this, the character is stunned. That seems bad. Yep. He attacks me.
So you get stunned.
Hooray.
That's for you. So it's gonna.
Thanks.
So you.
Super good.
Yep.
And that's 3 red.
Yep. So you're at 5.
Yep.
Okay. Things are getting caliente.
That's spicy.
All right. So now you're the first player again. And yeah, it's up to you, my friend.
Okay.
So stunned
That's
just
not
means that the next time you would attack, you don't.
Right. All right, done.
Or if you can play an attack card, I think that also counts as you attacking. Maybe. I don't know. I'll ask the audience.
Well, while you're asking them, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to get behind me to play Ancestral Knowledge to pull 3 different cards into my deck.
Wait. So you have to... Hang on 1 second. So you have to tap your main character for all cards that say attack? I thought it was just for the basic attack on the card. I don't think that's right. Because only the basic actions cause your character to exhaust. Like playing uppercut doesn't exhaust your character. But yeah, you can play an attack card if you have an attack card, and then that'll also get rid of the stun, but it'll be wasted. Hey Varega. But yeah, I don't think attack cards tap your identity. Only the basic attack action. Yeah, unless specifically specified. The hero does not exhaust when using an attack ability.
Well, I'm going to take these 3 Wakanda Forevers, put them back in my deck.
And then you shuffle?
Well, yes. Into my tiny, tiny deck.
Alright.
So I assume those will come out hopefully soon. Seems good. Dookie.
We're having a rough time out here.
We are indeed.
Okay. I'm very excited to help you. So here,
let me help you.
Okay. I actually don't need that. Do you have something that you can play that on for yourself?
No.
Okay, cool. I mean, you can save that. I can ask you to use it at a specific time because I don't need it for the first thing that I want to do.
Okay.
So, I'm playing Varega. I'm playing aggression, and Steve, who's on Black Panther, is playing protection. He's playing the recommended deck out of the core set. I am playing a deck. They're both in the show notes below. So I'm gonna play strength to play Relentless Assault. I deal 5 damage to a minion, and it goes over onto the villain if it's more than they have. So this is 5. So 2 of it goes on a Killmonger, who unfortunately never goes away. He just isn't here now forever for you to deal with. Super great. And then
3 to Rhino?
3 to Rhino. So I feel like that's a pretty useful card.
I would agree.
I'm going to draw with Avengers Mansion. Should have done that first. I've got to learn how in Netrunner you should,
Should I untap this guy?
I can't untap you. I don't.
Should I have at the beginning of my turn?
No.
Okay, good.
You got very regrettably got stunned after tapping to defend, which means it takes you an extra turn to get rid of it if you don't have a card to play out of your hand.
Goody.
I'm probably never gonna play. Well, I'll wait. Okay. So do. Okay, so I want to get Spider Woman down. Can you tap your thing now so it costs less for me to get Spider Woman down? So then I'm going to spend these 2 to put Spider Woman down. So I'm going to confuse the villain so that he won't scheme because I'm going to flip back over to my other side so I can recover.
It seems good.
And then I'm going to flip over to my alter ego side. Crap. She's going to thwart. So that's going to be 2.
Can you pick which one it comes off of?
Yeah, this one is not one of the ones where it says you can't do this until you do this. That was the other one.
That's good.
This one just makes our lives shit.
It does. It does.
So that's done. And then I'm going to flip to Carol Danvers. I'm going to discard the TAC team to draw 2 cards because I'm in Carol Danvers mode. And then I'm going to recover for 4.
That seems like a good choice.
So we're getting there. So I'm at 8 now. Is there anything else I wanted to do? No. And then, so I need to draw up to a 6-card hand. I draw 2 cards, and then I need 2 more after shuffling, which means I'm going to get a threat card right now before we even do the actual villain phase.
Oh, goody. I'm just going to draw 3.
Yeah, but we'll...
Oh, hey, that would have been really helpful.
We'll resolve that after I draw the cards.
Oh, hey. Good. Finally.
But yeah, it's exciting. I'm enjoying it. What are you thinking so far? You like it?
I like how the threats are constantly changing.
Yeah,
people just show up we're gonna fight now. What the hell?
I mean, but that happens in comic book too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, what are you doing here?
It's like Killmonger. What? We're not anywhere near where we would expect you to be.
Yeah, I wasn't busy. Well, the idea is that your nemesi are constantly looking to harass you. So, when better than when you're dealing with something else?
Now I'm just imagining how much time they spend harassing them on Facebook.
You do ready all your stuff now too.
Oh, neat.
Because this is the stage when you draw cards. That's the stage where you ready everything.
Still stunned.
Yeah, but you can get rid of that soon.
That's gonna be you in a minute, right?
Well, keep on to it because you're gonna get 2 threat cards because of the break-in and take-in.
All right.
All right.
That'll be a good time, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting there. So here's my last 2 cards. And then here's my threat card that I got because I had to shuffle. Usurp the throne, side scheme. So this comes into play. So now we have a side scheme. So it has 3 on it. That gives us even more cards. Yay! Oh, and it's got 3 per player on it. What a nightmare.
So we got to take care of that shit pretty quick, huh?
What a nightmare. Okay. So now we enter the actual villain phase. So now, thanks to this, we both get 2 cards.
Oh, goody.
So you get 2.
Wait, do we get 2 or 3?
Well, it's 2 additionals. We each get 1 normally.
Okay.
So go ahead and resolve yours.
All right. Charge. Attached to Rhino. Forced interrupt when Rhino attacks. The attack gains over. Remember you were saying that.
Oh, whoops! We're doing this wrong. I'm sorry. People are pointing out that I'm doing this wrong because we have to do the attacks first.
Oh.
All right, it's fine. All right, so you were the first player for this round.
Super good.
So you are going to get punched in the face because you were in the hero phase. So this is going to be how much damage you take. It's going to be a gentleman's 5 damage. And
I have 5, so I can defend for 2 and take 3 instead. And stay stunned forever.
And stay stunned. Well, remember, you can play attack cards out of your hand to get rid of this.
If I had some of those, yes, I could.
All right. So you're down to 2, you said?
Yes, sir.
We might lose this.
It's not
first game.
Great.
This is what happens when you don't do the tutorial. We just jumped in right into the actual game.
Hell yeah.
You have the defense thing, so you should have like a card that you can attach to yourself that increases your defense.
Yeah, that would be the card I just drew.
Okay, cool.
Also, by the way, he takes damage.
He does take a damage. See, you remembered that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't do the actual normal threat, so this is back at 9. And then now I am in person mode, but he's confused, so he doesn't scheme. So that just goes away. So that's good. But now we're gonna get a total of you need to get a med team out. Real bad.
Yeah.
Prioritize the med team.
Yeah. I just got these other cards.
We're trying. We're trying real hard. All right. So now apparently they resolve one at a time. So you get one first. So flip that over because it might lead you to draw more. Caught off guard. What does it say?
When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards were discarded this way, gain search.
So get rid of one of your upgrades.
Yeah, this one's the least good right now.
Okay, so that's your first one.
Super good.
Do we go, chat, do we go back and forth until we've both done 2, or does he do both and then I do both? With the extra ones. Just asking, I'll just give it a second. We're only on like a 2 or 3 second delay, so it shouldn't be too long. Chat's been very helpful with assisting with my rules gaffes. I'm trying to set up, like what I need to set up is, I guess now that we're on stage 2, I should just be trying to, gosh, we don't have a lot of thwart. I guess that's what Spider-Woman's going to end up being for, because I just need to try to burn him down. One player at a time. Okay, so you get your second one.
Stampede, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you're a hero.
And Rhino attacks me. And that's probably the end of that.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be, like, dead.
Yeah, because, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, no, this one was for me, they just said, because we both do our basic ones and then the additional ones.
Oh, hold on.
Which is, that's better.
That's better. You're still, I get to live through this.
Yeah, so this gains Surge because I'm in alter ego mode. Rhino suit. Yeah, that's fine. He can have his Rhino suit. 100% fine. All right. So now you get your second.
Don't be an attacks card. When revealed, deal 1 damage to each hero.
Yep. So that's 1 damage to each hero. Revealed bad guys, do they immediately attack?
Oh, not a lot I can do here.
Well, then we'll just shuffle it up and do it again.
Yeah.
I believe he's going to attack you immediately, which would be pretty bad.
Yeah, that would stop my face in.
Or does I can't remember if you get a turn or not before it attacks you. So we'll put that right there. I'm going to get this one as if the game continues. Crowd control. Another side scheme. So this is the one where while this has threat on it, we can't do anything about anything else. Can you get me more of the threat tokens out of there? This is not great. We're having a what I would call a time.
I would agree. Yes, this is a time, all right.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't attack you. We're still in it because we're already past the villain attack phase.
Woo!
And then I got my second one. Man, we're in rough shape over here, buddy. Goodness. So I don't think we managed things effectively.
You think?
I think maybe we should have been trying to. I tried to give you as many draws as you could, but we'll see if we can scrap it out. All right, so now first player does move to me. We're gonna have to accomplish a lot. Yeah. Oof.
Oh, is flipping back to alter ego while tapped only a thing Carol can do?
No, you can switch sides.
Oh my God.
While tapped.
Good.
I don't know how we're gonna handle this, my dude. I'm trying to mentally calculate how much damage I think I can do in a single turn to try to get us out of this.
So just for sequencing, I can play Wakanda Forever, then swap to the other side.
Correct.
And recover some friggin' stuff. So that'll at least give us some damage, some threat reduction. I assume we want to reduce that threat the most.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Well, so let me just get my extra card from Avengers Mansion. Yeah. So I'm going to play Photonic Blast with Energy Absorption. So I do 5 damage. So I'm going to just obliterate that.
Good.
And I draw a card. I'm going to take this action to draw a card on Carol. I don't know how we're going to get there. Because I need something that we don't have, really.
And a live companion?
Well, I guess I'm going to thwart here. And get 2 at least off of this. Okay? How many are you taking off of it?
I'm going to end up taking 2 off of it.
Perfect. Okay.
That's one side scheme. Only 2 more to go.
Yeah, so each card is a separate activation. It's one at a time. As people are just reminding you with Wakanda. Oh, so...
Yeah, but wait, what?
So they're saying it'll clear the stun if you play it first.
Well.
It doesn't. Do any of these have an attack action on it? Yes. So if you do the attack you pick which one of the attack actions that you want to do first. The one that'll get wasted for clearing the stun.
Ooh, good call. Thank you, chat.
Yep. Okay. I'm trying. So I'm gonna do Relentless Assault with this on this, so this guy is not a problem for you. Okay. So he bites it, and then the 2 additional damage goes on the boss if you want to
update the spinny.
So 24.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to just bring Nick Fury out with this. When he comes into play, I'm going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. So I'm going to reduce... Oh, I can't reduce from the main scheme. So that'll go back. I'll just completely clear this one.
Okay.
Can you put that in the discard for me? I'm going to have him thwart. So he's going to take an incidental damage. And I will take the 2 off of here now.
Mm-hmm.
I already used her action where I can draw a card there. I'll flip. I'm going to play this to heal a damage from myself. So I'm going to go up to 8 and draw a card. And then I am going to attack the boss directly for 3. So 21. Oh yeah, I could have alpha flighted before I flipped, which I guess I would do. Next time it's no takesies backsies. I'll get rid of Tigra. Can you use your thing that reduces a cost?
Not if I want to do everything I want to do.
Okay, then don't worry about it.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not a big deal. So that's done. I think that's my whole shebang there. Actually, no, that's not true. I can put down energy channel at least just to get it out of my hand, so it's on the table. Yeah.
Cool dog.
Yep.
All right. We use the Helicarrier to play Wakanda Forever for free.
Nice.
I'll start with the Vibranium Suit. Clear off this
The stunned.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'll deal 2 damage to Mr. Rhino here.
Okay, so I'll take care of that while you're resolving the rest of your stuff. So he's at 19 now.
And I can take 2 threat off of something. What would be the best?
So getting rid of one of the extra card, like starting to get rid of one of the extra cards would be good.
Yeah, it would be really good. Let's do that. And then, as suggested, I'm going to spend 3 and get out my med team. It's my 3 little counters on it.
And you spend 3 resources for that?
That was all the rest of my cards. Yay! So I'm going to go ahead and exhaust this immediately, and he'll do damage to myself, because I'm dead, or at least dying.
So let me ask you a question. Well,
yes.
I'm trying to remember, why were you still tapped? Did you not untap?
Because I defended against something. I probably didn't untap then.
Oh yeah, you had to defend, right?
I did. I didn't have a choice.
Yep, correct. So you're just gonna flip, so you have the bigger hand size.
Yes.
Okay, but we survived that turn. Which,
we're alive.
Yeah, we're alive, which is not nothing.
That's positive.
Yeah, that's a positive thing. Okay, so untap everything.
Woo! Draw 6.
So I'm gonna drop to 5. So I'm gonna get 3 more cards. Oh, Hulk came back around. Nice. Hulk is high risk, high reward. And what's your current health total? 3?
3, yes.
We're holding on for dear life, people. We're gonna scheme this main scheme by 2.
Is that the villain scheming, or is that the?
That's just the thing that starts.
happening?
That's
Okay,
the threat. It will scheme against you because you're in alter ego form, though.
Cool.
So
Not really.
the villain's going to activate. We don't have any minions in play. So right now I'm in hero form. So he's just going to try to wail on me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
I can't defend you.
So that would be a total of 5 damage.
Woo. Punchy.
I think I am going to put Spider-Woman in front of it. And she will just, just absorb that for me.
Vaporize into a pink
So
mist.
now he's going to scheme against you.
Aha, but I have something for this. Emergency. Thwart. Interrupt. When the villain schemes, reduce the amount of threat placed on the scheme by 1.
Okay. So it becomes nothing.
Woo!
Okay, so that's that phase. Deal an encounter card to each player. Unfortunately, we're still in that lovely, lovely phase where we each get 2. Hard to keep down. He heals. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he goes back up to 23. And then you get your first one. Go ahead and flip that over.
Super good. Stampede. This card gains search.
Oh, okay. Yep. So people are saying I should have put Nick Fury in front of it because he dies at the end of the turn.
Yes, I forgot. I did remember that. Affairs of State.
Oh, that's your obligation. Okay.
Oh, goody.
So you can exhaust T'Challa, because that's the side that you're currently on, to just remove it from the game. So you're just going to get rid of it?
Get rid of that crap.
All right, so we'll put it out of the game. So you've dealt with, the census or, like the presentations from like Parks and Rec or whatever Wakanda business you had to do.
The affairs of state must take precedence over the affairs of state.
Yeah, and then I get my second card, which is attached to Rhino. Enhanced Ivory Horn.
Oh no.
So it just gives him +1 attack. It's no big deal.
Okay.
But somebody can spend 3 force to get rid of it.
Okay, good.
But it has to be specifically 3 force icons, which I don't currently have in my hand.
Not even close.
So we'll see what happens. And then you take your second threat card.
Oh,
we have got to get rid of this stuff.
Ritual combat. When revealed, discard the top card of the encounter deck, then choose to either deal X damage to your hero or place X threat on the main scheme. X is...
Alright, so flip over the top card.
One more than the boost icons of the discarded thing. Oh, it's 2.
So you can either take 2 damage or the main scheme can go up to 11.
I just healed. What's the maximum in the main scheme? It's bad, right? It's 14? 12.
Yeah, 14 is we lose Vil.
Okay. It could take 2 more, right? It's only going to go up to 10.
Well, it's going to go up to 11.
11, because I can do math. Shut up.
We don't have anybody who's particularly good at thwarting. We're both like combat focused.
Yeah. Well, I've got something for that.
What, for combat or
Thwarting.
Okay, so then we'll put the threat on there.
All right, cool.
We're gonna live dangerously. That's what we're gonna do. So the threat is now 11. Oh, Bridget says hi, by the way. She's watching.
Hi, Birdie.
All right, so that's the turn. So go ahead and put that in the bin.
Get the hell out of here.
We'll get there, Varega. Have some faith in us. We'll get there.
Yeah.
All right, so you are the first player this time.
Yes, sir.
Remember, you only untap at the end of the hero phase.
All right, fine.
You can still flip, so you can do like attacky shit. You just can't use any of your basic actions.
So I want to do that, or do I want to do this? I think I want to do this. All right. I'm going to bust out Nick Fury.
Okay, you got to spend some resources on that. Yeah. Are those all 1 costs? It's the number of pips at the bottom, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But That way I get to remove.
Oh, Balder noticed we were down here, and now he's down to bother me.
Yeah. I'm gonna remove the 2 threat. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this.
Yeah.
Because that's a pain in our ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
It's okay.
Because Nick's still here.
So Nick's still here, and he should also immediately thwart.
Yes, that is part 2 of my dastardly plan.
That is part 2 of this plan. So he's going to go away and go ahead and put the health on him for bookkeeping purposes.
Mm-hmm. Just in case anybody shoots at me, I'm going to use this med team and heal some more.
So how much does that give you?
5.
A total of 5?
A total of 5. And let me know if you want that helicarrier. I'm out of cards.
Well, you could have used that to make Nick Fury cost 1 less than play.
And then I could have played nothing.
I mean, but then I could have made you draw a card, so you could have played Wakanda Forever. Because I saw one of the cards that you discarded is a Wakanda Forever. So that's now in your hand.
Logically speaking, yes, you could have done that.
Yes, and then now I'm going to say, look, draw a card.
Neat. Hey, it's a 1-cost thingy. What kind of... Wait, I'm not in hero form.
You can flip. Remember, you can always flip.
I can flip Wakanda Forever. Okay.
Oh, you can't flip when you're tapped?
Oh.
Hang on. People are coming in. Balder, I'm going to throw you into the sun.
Balder, come over here. I want your attention.
You can flip while tapped, right?
Is there some discussion?
Well, I'm just waiting for somebody. Balder, you gotta calm down. Balder, stop.
Send him over.
Well, yeah, you get his attention. He has the medicine on the back of his neck, BT Dub. Yeah, okay. You can totally do that. Yeah. You got to communicate with me about what's in your hand.
It's all right.
So that we can set up these power turns.
Okay. So, I'm going to move 1 damage from me to the Rhino. So, me go up, him go down. 22?
Yep, I got it.
All right. And then I'm going to do 2 more damage to him, because... Fucking hell yeah.
How's the overlay, everybody? Does everybody like that I've got our hit point totals and the threat and villain hit point totals up top so you guys can see it? We're having to look at and count the tokens.
Okay. Last but not least, reduce that by 2.
Nice.
That's much better. Thank you, Carol.
Yeah, no problem. I'm here for you.
Which is sort of a strange reversal of roles, but okay.
Yeah, I'm here for you.
I'm here for you, Protector, with my aggressiveness.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best. It's the best defense, or so I hear. Okay, so things are looking pretty grim, and now things are looking significantly less grim.
A little grim, but not terribly grim.
Not terribly grim. So, gosh, do I want to just get Banner out? I kind of just want to get Banner out.
So you can punch a Rhino in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I also have a bunch of energy cards that I could play. Goodness. Okay, so he's at 20 health. How much damage can I do this turn? 3, 5, 8. So 8, 13. I can do 13 damage right now in a single hit or a single turn.
That's a lot.
I'm not quite there. I'm trying to decide if getting Hulk down and doing other stuff is more valuable. Yeah, fuck it. We're on the razor's edge. Let's go. We also, because I want to kind of get rid of that.
It would be nice to have less threats.
Yeah, it's hard out here. Okay. Okay.
Hey, we're down 2 threats from where we were before.
All right, so I'm gonna put down Bruce Banner, the Hulk. And I'm going to attack Big Nasty for 3.
3, you say?
Yep. So he's at 17. I'm going to put these cards on here, which become 3 tokens for Cosmic Channel.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to attack for 3 damage against the boss. So 14.
Hey. Things are ungrimming a little.
After the Hulk attacks, technically I should have done this first. We flip over the top card, and if it's a lightning, it's deal 1 damage to each character. So, crap, I should have done Spider-Woman first, because now she's going to die, and I'm not going to take it back. So everybody takes a damage. I take a damage. The boss takes a damage.
Nick
you
Fury
take a damage. Well, Nick Fury shouldn't still be in play, because he died at the end of your... oh, no, you played him this turn. You played him this turn. He's going to die at the end of his turn anyway.
I know, that's why I don't really care, but still.
So I'm at 7. You're at 4. Yeah, 13's not bad. We're getting there. You did one to him?
Yep.
Oh man, somebody's gonna get walloped on though, and it's gonna feel real. It's gonna feel real bad.
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 I could flip back. Just so, because I haven't flipped this turn, just so I have the bigger hand size.
The bigger
hand size, and then he'll scheme instead of punching me in the face.
Seems goodish.
Yeah, and they're saying no matter what happens when he attacks you, you just throw Nick Fury in front of it because he's going to die anyway.
Nick Fury is excellent for eating damage.
Yep.
With his face.
Okay, I think that's our whole hero turn. So now this is where everything readies.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna draw up to 6 cards.
So I have to shuffle, so that means I get something awful happen.
Yep. So before we move on to the villain phase, you're gonna get a threat card.
Super good.
I like how Baldur's trying to cat pathfind across the table to find like a way to get into my lap.
Okay, let's do this threat thing. 3, 4, 5.
I think I don't want to speak too soon.
Don't.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, so take your threat card off the top. Flip that shit over. Yep.
Heart-shaped herb. Surge. Oh, good. After this card resolves, reveal an additional card.
What you still do when revealed.
Yeah. So when revealed, give the villain and each minion engaged with me a tough status chart. That seems bad.
It's just him.
It's just him. He's tough now, and we get to do another one of those.
It seems terrible.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Oops. False alarm. When revealed, you are confused. If you're already confused, Surge, I'm just confused now.
That's fine.
That takes care of my scheming abilities for the moment.
Okay, and that was all before the actual villain phase. So we placed villain threat on the main scheme. So the villain threat goes back up to 9. You are the first player this round, so he is going to wail on you with his 4 damage, and you're going to throw Nick Fury in front of it.
Yep. Eat it.
Yep. So that happens.
Bye,
and then... what? Oh, but a card is still drawn for that.
Oh, God.
But it just is wasted on Nick Fury.
Woohoo.
And then he's going to scheme against me. So he's going to scheme for 2. Do I have anything that can cancel that? I do not. So we're at 11 again on the main scheme. Okay. So we only have 1 bonus card now, though. That's pretty good.
That's better than
That's pretty good. We're getting there. We're staying positive, right?
I'll freaking take it.
Damn
it, I can't do both. You can make me draw a card, right?
The next take any amount of damage.
Because if you make me draw a card, I might be able to actually afford to Wakanda Forever and do 1 damage to him.
To just remove that?
Yes.
Yes, but you don't go first.
I know. Oops.
Now we do our you were the first player, so you're going to get the extra card. So here's your first actual encounter card. Family Emergency.
Give to Carol Danvers.
Exhaust Carol. Yep, we're just gonna
Yep.
remove that shit from the game. So then here's my encounter card. Hard to keep down. He heals for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you get your extra one.
Oh yeah. Hydra Bomber. Great. When revealed, choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. I guess I'll take 2 damage because I'm just going to heal it right back.
Okay. Okay, so apparently we deal out the cards, but then they're revealed one at a time. I'll get it. I'll get it eventually. Whatever. It's fine. We're getting our asses kicked regardless.
It's still going badly.
Yeah, it's still going badly. So, all right. So, let's do it.
Crack. All right, first player.
Yeah.
Because, like, I got Mockingbird over here, so I can stun somebody. I have a totally unhelpful card for right now.
This is. Can you use your thing that reduces the cost of things on me? Actually, hang on. I have an extra tenacity, so let's get rid of the tenacity. And while I'm Carol Danvers, we're gonna draw 2 cards.
Okay.
And then I'll use my Avengers Mansion to draw another card, just so we have all the opportunity. Can you reduce the cost of something by 1 for me?
Yes.
Okay, can you do that for me? Okay, I am going to play a tactical team. I need to spend some stuff to do that. So it gets 3 counters on it. And I can remove on a counter from it to do 2 damage to something. So I'm going to use that to just... That's the least damage that I have. Mm-hmm. So we'll use that to get rid of the tough.
Good.
I'm going to... Is there anything else I want to do as Carol? I don't believe that there is. So I'm going to flip over to Captain Marvel. So he has 17 hit points. Gosh, this is tough. If I just had like 1 more card, I could kill him right now. I mean, we're going to have to play with what we can play with, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to play these 3 to do a Photonic Blast to do 5 damage to him. So he's at 12. And since I used at least 1 electricity, I draw a card. I'm going to put another electricity counter on energy channel. To do... And then I'm going to trash it to do 8 damage to him.
Wait, that's 40.
So he should be at
4.
4. This is so tough. Well, you should be able to kill him, right? You can just, like, attack him and kill him, right?
I hope so.
How many hit points do you have left?
I think I can Wakanda forever. And
all right.
I have 3.
Yeah. So then I'm going to attack with the Hulk. And Hulk's going to do 3 damage to him. 1, 2, 3. Can you...
Oh, wow.
And then... oh, he deals 2 additional damage to enemy, and that's game.
Boom.
We did it.
Yeah.
We got there.
A little close.
Ye of little faiths in the chat. We did it. Bruce Banner, man. He's a wild card.
Did sort of sting, but only had 1 quick brush with death. Really helps to get a fair number of Wakanda Forevers in your hand, though, I see.
Yeah, I mean, you can ostensibly do it multiple times, I would assume.
There's like 5 of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, but like you could be like really do like a big ass power turn.
Oh, yeah. Well, the problem was, we got all the cards out, paying for them with a Counter Forevers, and then they were just gone.
So we don't forget. Yeah, we did it. We got there. There's about like 10 people on YouTube and about 5 on Twitch, so not bad for my first time ever streaming at all. Do we want to run this back and add one of the different encounter sets in, or do you want to do this again?
We can do a different encounter set now that we sort of know what we're doing.
Well, I still only have Rhino sleeved because I haven't.
Let's keep with Rhino.
But I can swap out his optional bad guy set for one of the harder optional bad guy sets.
Okay, sure. I too like to live dangerously.
Yeah, I too like to live dangerously. Pull out your orange Killmonger cards.
No, it's none of those. Hooray! Oh, we got to play it with all of our special stuff. Killmonger again.
And now I'm gonna reset. I start with 12. You start with 11.
Another Killmonger. Oh, we never. Do we never deal yours in?
No, I never hit the thing that deals mine in.
Cool. And there's only 4, right?
Yeah. Mine is the guy that was played by Jude Law in the movie. Jan Rog, the really creepy Kree guy, like Kree True Believer guy.
Yeah, he's pretty freaking creepy.
Well, I think it's really interesting, and I think
he's going there too.
Yeah, they're gonna go back in, but we're gonna have to separate some out. The modular thing that you're looking for that we need to get rid of is all of the cards. That's the rules reference. Can you hand me the? Balder, can I have the quick play reference? Thanks. Okay, thanks, guy.
He's like, you're cool, brah.
So I need you to find the bomb scare encounter set. They're marked at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
There's a total of 6 cards. Or 7 cards, looks like.
All right.
I'm sorry, I was right the first time. 6 cards.
Make up your mind.
And then we'll take that out and put in harder stuff in its place before we shuffle our stuff back in. This is one of your cards for your thing. And this is also going to go back into the actual main Rhino deck.
Oh, right. Come here. One more bomb scare in here. It's not you. There we go. Yeah.
Okay, so 2 things we missed is they pointed out that you missed a bunch of retaliate triggers, which is fine.
I did.
Bomb
scares.
Okay, so that's the bomb scare set.
Mm-hmm.
So
does the break-in go back in here too?
No, that's the thing that lets you know like
that's the main scheme.
That's the main scheme. So what we can add in is we can add in the Masters of Evil in place of the bomb scare, and it's just a bunch of like mid-level villains.
Oh, good.
To mix it up, and if we want to, we can also switch out so that we start on Type 2 Rhino, and then Type 3 Rhino becomes the second form. Or do you want to leave it at this for now?
Do you just want to up the difficulty by 1?
Yeah, let's just up the difficulty by 1, I guess.
Okay. And then
so when you say retaliate triggers, Varega, you are talking about Black Panther's retaliate triggers. And then the other thing is when we have to shuffle, we do draw the encounter card immediately, but it's not resolved until the normal attack phase.
Oh, okay.
It's so we're just stacking up bunches of cards. I was watching the Team Covenant thing that happened at Gen Con, and they were playing like a little fast and loose with the rules, I think, just to keep it going quick. So we'll just set these off to the side. Because those are the ones we're now not using. And you put our obligation cards back in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. All right. This is exciting. I'm enjoying playing this game. Thank you for coming over so we could dig into this.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, into my wire-laden basement now.
With not enough lamps.
Not enough lamps because my basement has like no light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem, so here's the conundrum. Well, I mean, I guess I could always like go to a store to play, so I would have more ambient light. But if we play upstairs during the daytime, where we would have more ambient light, we're going to also have a significant source of noise.
Cassie.
In the form of my daughter asking lots of very good questions. But then we just won't be able to play with clean sound. Or we could play down here and have like literally no light besides the lamps I turn on, which is currently every lamp that I could plug in.
The light seems fine with this many lamps.
Yeah, it doesn't seem bad. But yeah, we're going to run this back again. I like the aggression. Tomorrow, when Thomas comes over, I'm thinking I'm going to play She-Hulk, and I'm going to play Justice She-Hulk, because Justice has this ability where you can do, it's called, with great responsibility, like the Ben Parker line, and it's you can play it as an interrupt, and when threat would be added here, or to any scheme, you can take that as damage instead. And then She-Hulk has a card that's only one copy of, called Gamma Slam. She has 15 hit points. And it does 1 damage for every hit point she's missing.
Ooh.
So the idea is you soak threat, take damage, and then you're like, yeah. So let's just go ahead and do...
F ton of damage.
Let's just go do a ton of damage, right?
Here you go.
Yeah, the joke we're making, Varega, the lighting is fine, but if you could see my basement, there's literally just like all of my photography lamps just like crowded around us to make that happen. So the lighting is fine, it's just like we're like the only really bright part of the basement.
With 4 lamps.
With like 4 lamps.
I'm honestly not sure that one adds anything to the...
It's really just for ambiance,
It's a nice ambiance.
Yeah.
So
you can be the first player this time, since
Hooray.
I started off last time.
It starts at what, 28?
He starts at 28, that's correct.
Dude has too many hit points. Of course, he doesn't have the most. Alright. Shalla, let's see how this goes. Oh, wow. Hey, that came right out. Cool.
But yeah, it's exciting.
It is. Put it right here.
But yeah, I'm very excited. I think the characters that I'm the most excited to come out in this game are incredibly... Don't forget to do your setup. You have a setup ability, and also you start with 6 cards, not 5.
I could have sworn I drew 6.
So you have 6 cards.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for Captain America because he's my favorite Marvel character. But more so than that, I'm really excited that Ms. Marvel, Kamala Khan, is going to be in the game as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's a very wacky hero, and there have been rumors that there might be a Squirrel Girl in the future, which would just be, the degree to which I would be about that is so incredibly high.
Wasn't there some super powerful something that showed up on Earth, and then Squirrel Girl showed up and just slapped him around for a while?
Yeah, I mean they like to do those inversions from time to time. All right, so
wanna
Did you
say
do your setup
Doomsday,
power?
Yeah, well, conveniently, I already had one in my hand, so I guess I can do that and add another one.
Well, also, before you do that, you want to do your mulligan. Decide if you want to discard any cards to get other cards. These chase them downs, I think, are going to be better in the late game. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them because I don't think there's going to be a bunch of minions right away.
So with the setup, does that mean I have my hand size to 6 and then I add an additional one?
Correct.
Awesome. Well done. I was doing that wrong. No. Done.
All right.
And easy.
And I also start as Carol. All right. Everything is reset. Threat level needs to go back down to 0. 28 hit points, and we are go for launch. So you're up first.
All right. Well, then we're going to do the thing. Oh, that's really good. Oh, it's an action. Never mind. So I'll spend...
I love like the internal monologue.
I'll spend 2 to bust out this Tactical Genius. And then I'll spend 2 more to bust out this Panther Claws. And I'm done.
Nice. Are you gonna flip? Or are you gonna stay as T'Challa? If you so here's the thing I think we may have made a mistake about last game. I flipped super early, so I was just getting, or you flipped super early, and you're just kind of getting wailed on.
Yeah, let's not do that this time.
But he will scheme then, is the point. But his scheme value isn't super high, so maybe that's not the worst thing.
That's what I'm thinking. And the first thing I drew was the whatchamacallit thing that helps you remove threat. So
I have so many cards that I want to play here.
So do I. But
And I have an energy absorption, which is worth 3, so I guess I'll use that to get down the tactical team, which gets 3 little counters on it. Exhaust tac team to do 2 damage to an enemy. I will do 2 damage to our boy.
one of the things I like about this game is how you have to make decisions about, well, I really want to play this, but I want to play this other thing too. So,
Yeah, it's a problem. Yeah, like I have to choose between like 3 different cards that I want. I'm gonna draw a card with Carol Danvers. Gosh, this is tough. Yeah, I'm going to leave the other counters on Tactical Team to do incidental damage to the Masters of Evil when they come out. But I have this thing. There's this notion in Netrunner that you should never play cards that you don't plan on immediately using because then the resources are somewhat wasted. It's just this sense that I have. All right, I'm going to get rid of... Gosh. There's so many cards that if you get them down early, they become really good. I don't think I need the combat training right away. I think last time I put down the combat training too soon. So I'm going to get rid of these to put down the Helicarrier.
That's really good.
Yeah, and I feel like getting it down early is the key, because then I'm also going to just use it to get down Alpha Flight Station. This action that I did doesn't actually tap her, so I can flip and do the other action if I wanted to. So now I have the Alpha Flight Station as well. We can put these back in the middle again, since things aren't messy yet. What am I doing with my life?
You're out of cards, so...
Well, I'm thinking. And then, I will flip because I can eat damage better than you can.
Correct.
And then I'm just going to whack him for 2.
Seems good.
Seems good. Okay, so now everything untaps.
Yeah.
Except for you. Everything untaps. You know, those of us that tap cards. I'm going to draw up to 5 cards. You're going to draw up to 6 cards. So you're going to also be drawing 5 cards. Tac Team untaps. It's interesting because Tac Team is a card that does damage but is not actually an ally. It's just like I'm calling in the shield gun guys. But they can't actually like mix it up with villains. They just add firepower to the fight.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to place 2 threat on the main scheme.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like them apples. So you were the first player, so he is going to scheme against you.
Sure.
So it's this. So 3. So I'll just put a 5er down. Put that discard right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then against me, it's an attack. So no additional damage. I will just eat it, so I have my full potential. So I'm going to take 2 damage and go down to 10.
It's only that's if your hit points in one shot. It's fine.
It's fine.
We can help.
It's fine. We're like it's D&D. It's like D&D wizard rules.
Hit him really hard and then hide under your mind.
So now we each get a villain card or a threat card.
This should be good.
Encounter card. I keep saying threat card because I feel like. So what's yours?
Assault. The one attacks me.
You're not in hero form.
You're right. I'm not in hero form.
So it gets surge. So.
Surge.
Whoa. And it does something. Oh no, you're. Yep. Okay, so that guy comes in against you.
Oh, good.
Forced response after
he attacks me, but he doesn't attack me now.
Okay, and there's a star
also,
there.
His health is 7.
Can you describe his star ability?
Boost. Discard 1 card at random from your hand.
No. There's a little asterisk here.
Oh, a little asterisk. That's from when he hits you. He makes you wait. What?
Oh, let me look.
Does it say the same damn thing twice?
I don't know what the little star... Oh, it's just... it's reminding you to look at the bottom of the card when he attacks.
Okay. Sure, why not? Whatever.
Oh, this is when he's revealed. Like, if he was revealed as boosting the attack, he would still make you discard a card.
Oh, that's brutal.
That's brutal. Yeah. All right.
Sit up there.
When revealed, the villain schemes. I don't believe a card gets added to it. Or does he? Let's wait on that. I don't believe a card gets added to when this happens. I believe it's just the base scheme value. But we'll see how that goes. We got some more people coming in. Everybody feel welcome to say hi. We are duo casting on both YouTube and Twitch right now. Twitch is good for the live streams. YouTube's good for the VODs mostly. But yeah, I think it's just 1. I think he just schemes for 1.
Okay. Yeet.
Oh, anytime a villain schemes, he gets a boost. So, ooh, lad, 3. Good.
Thanks, Chad.
Goodness gracious.
Thanks for helping him out, Chad.
We are at 8. Yeah, always be boosting. It's not great. I like how it's like we can let him scheme. It's not that big of a deal. He got halfway to us losing in a single turn. All right, so I'm the first player now. Goodness. I do have crisis interdiction, so I can do some cool shit with that. But that's the same as my threat if I'm not aerial, so... Okay, I'm up first. Yeah, I'm up first. So let's go ahead. And I'm going to use the tactical team to do 2 damage to this person that's trying to harm my very good friend, the Black Panther.
Thank you. Good job, tag team.
I'm going to spend 1 electricity to heal 1 damage. So I go up 1 health and I draw a card. Oh, that's nice. Do you have the ability to thwart for any meaningful amount this turn? Should I focus on doing damage or do I need to deal with this?
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that is particularly good at thwarting.
Yeah, people are like, this is with a dumb villain. The villains that are supposed to be smart, like, this goes up much more rapidly. That's one of the reasons why Justice can be so good, because Justice, the card set, is all about managing threat. So then if you have like one person on aggression and one person on justice, you're managing their 2 hit point resources at the same time. All right. I mean, I can thwart. I can do a thing. Okay. Well, I'm going to make something cost 1 less for myself. And I'm going to discard Crisis Interdiction to put Tenacity on Captain Marvel. So that later I can take a double turn with her if I need to. I'm going to play the Power of Aggression to put Combat Training onto Captain Marvel.
Seems good.
And then I'm going to thwart for 2. So that'll bring down the threat to 6. And then I'm going to flip back to Carol Danvers and exhaust and discard to draw 2 cards. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, cool.
Oh, and I'm at 11. I keep forgetting to use my dial because I'm also managing it here. But yeah, that was my whole turn.
Okay, cool. I'm going to use this Vibranium to play the Vibranium suit.
Seems great.
Seems good.
Yeah, seems great.
And then I'm going to go ahead and flip
to the Black Panther.
Black Panther. And then I shall use Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
Because that seems good. Sadly, I have taken no damage, so I can't transfer damage from me to anyone else. Meh. But I can do 2 damage to Mr. Radioactive Man here.
Seems good.
And then I can remove 2 threat from that.
That also seems great.
It's pretty good. And now I'm out of things I can do.
Okay. So now everything readies.
And I'm done.
Yeah. I go back up to 6, so I draw 4. You go up to a total of 5.
Great.
And I guess I could have discarded there if I wanted to, but I don't think that's necessarily worth it.
I mean, you could.
Even though I don't have like the best cards. I think that's one of those decision points that'll definitely become easier the more we play. Where now I don't know, like, because you have the option to discard down so you get a bigger draw. But I don't know enough about how like the internal economy of the game works and being able to read the board states to know when that's like a super good idea. But I assume that come with the time. Oh yeah, since you re-ready, do you want to attack? Because remember, you would have re-readied. You could have just attacked.
I probably should attack him because he's going to make me discard stuff.
Okay, so then
I don't want that to happen.
So you're gonna have put 2 more. So then I'll get rid of this 3 and I'll put a 5er on there. Because then when he attacks you, he's gonna die because you're gonna do 1 damage back to him.
Correct.
And then you would have been re-readied. Remember, you always want to do your basic ability as a hero on your turn because you're gonna just re-ready at the end of the hero phase. You're used to everything re-readying at the beginning, and it re-readies at the end.
Yes, I'm. What am I thinking of? Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not MTGs. We're Marvels over here. Okay, so we did our hero stuff. We're going to put the threat on the main scheme, which is 2. So let me see if I can fish out another 3. All right. So we're at 6. The villain in each engaged villain attack. Okay, so I was the first player this time. So
scheme.
He's going to scheme against me.
And we're back up to 8.
It's fine. But I mean, but this is us
7, I guess.
This is us managing it, right? Like we got to just manage it. So let's see what happens. Well, so only 1 additional, so another 2.
It's not so bad. Could be worse.
No, Varega, it's great. This is our. I literally sleeved the cards yesterday, so we are not super duper sharp yet on the actual keeping track of all of our triggers yet.
No, we are not.
So it is 100% fine. All right, so bad guy attacks first, so he's gonna attack you, the Black Panther. Do you want to just eat that damage, or because remember, if you this is the part where if you defend, you do tap.
Yes. No, I want to eat that damage so that I can kill him.
Well, you do it to everyone who attacks you. That's the power of the Black Panther, is that you've got like a thorn spell on at all times. So you want to if you want to defend, you're going to defend against the 2.
Yep.
And then let's see if there's any extra damage. So you'll take 1 because he does 2 plus an additional 1.
Fine, I'll take 1.
So you'll take 1.
Gosh.
And then you're going to do 1 damage back to him.
Yep.
So he goes to 23.
Yep.
And then this guy is going to hit you. You lose a card at random out of your hand. So usually that's done by just having... Well, you don't show them to me.
Right, sorry.
Because then I know which ones are good.
Here, don't pick this one.
Yeah, don't pick this one. So there's the one that you discard. And then this guy also dies because you do your damage back. So he goes back in.
You picked the right card.
Great. Fantastic. I'm so glad that I could help. We don't have any boot.
So another damage to me.
This is at 8. Yep. And you're at what? 9?
9.
All right. And then now we get our encounter cards. 1 for me and 1 for you if you want to draw 1 for yourself. So mine is I get a Hydra Mercenary.
Oh, that guy again.
Guard. You cannot attack the villain. I mean, but I can cook this guy pretty quick.
Yep.
All right, so what's yours?
It is. Oh, good. He's got his enhanced Ivory Thorn now. Hooray.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, somebody can get rid of 3 brawn and get rid of it.
That means I'm hanging on to this card.
But yeah. All right, so that's it. So now we're back up to the hero side. I was the first player. Nope. It's at the end of the hero phase. When you defend, you lose your basic action. That's why things like tenacity is good, because you can re-ready your character once per game or once per run that the card goes through. Hey, Jim, welcome. Yeah, thank you. We're just, playing a little. This is game 2. We narrowly won the first game. So
that was a close thing.
Yeah, it was a close game. All right, you're up first, buddy.
Okay. Well, I'm going to spend this energy and this genius to get out my lovely Avengers Mansion.
Nice.
And then I think I'm going to use the Avengers Mansion to see what I'm going to draw. Because maybe I can get rid of that Ivory Horn. And no.
Okay. Do you have a Wakanda Forever in your hand?
No.
Okay. See if you draw one. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I do not. But what do you think? Should I get out a Shuri or should I get rid of that enhanced Ivory Horn?
If you can get rid of that advanced Ivory Horn, it frees me up to do more damage.
Bloop. Gone.
Okay, so put that in the discard pile.
Sorry, Shuri.
Okay, so it's back to me.
It's back to you.
Yeah, assuming I can get some scheme off this round, you might want to.
Turns out I can also get some, or at least prevent some scheming. I'm a flip.
Okay. Well. Yep. Okay. What am I doing with my life?
I hope punching Rhino in the horn.
Well, we're at 8 threats, so things are getting a little spooky over here. I don't have any aggression cards in my hand, which is not ideal. So I think I'm going to get Spider-Woman out. I'm going to use my Helicarrier to drop the cost of that. So then that means that I can pay with it with this Strength card. So Spider-Woman comes into play, and something gets confused, which will be Rhino, so he won't scheme the next time he would scheme.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to thwart with her. So he goes down by 2 threat. I'm going to... Gosh, what do I not need? I don't need the power of aggression right now, so I'm going to use that to draw 2 cards with Alpha Flight Station since I'm still Carol. I'm going to use 4 resources to get... See, now I'm actually getting like a big engine together here. So I'm going to pay all that to get the Avengers Mansion down. Let's use it. I love that in this game, everything that you play is immediately available for use.
That's nice.
That's like a huge deal. All right, I'm just going to stack these upgrades like this so I can see their labels, so it takes up a little less space. I'll do the same over here. These are all tapped. And I still need to draw the card for Avengers Mansion. But they're visible, but they take up less space. I'm going to do a Photonic Blast. Oh, no, I have to flip. Okay, so in order to do that, I need to flip. So I'm going to flip to Captain Marvel. I'm going to spend these energies to play Photonic Blast to do 5 damage to our boss. So he should be at 18.
18.
Since I used an energy, I draw a card. I'll put an energy channel down for free. This is a really efficient turn I'm having. I'll attack this guy with Captain Marvel who has combat training. So it dies. And then I'll leave the tack team for when another minion comes out. And that is my turn. Yeah, I feel really good about that.
That was a lot of cards.
All right. So then everything readies. And you actually have cards that ready this time.
It's bound to happen once in a while.
And then you draw up to 6, and I draw up to 5. Now, 2 threat on there. You were the first player, so he's going to scheme. Do you have something to cancel the scheme?
The Confuse cancels the scheme.
Oh, yeah, the Confuse cancels the scheme. Then against me, he's going to attack. Let's see how much damage it is. I'm going to put Spider-Woman in front of it. Bye, Spider-Woman. You did great. You did great, sweetie. All right, your encounter card, and then my encounter card. You go first.
Okay. This will be fun. Oh, armor.
So is that the 5 damage? The thing where we have to do 5 damage?
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, that's not terrible. It could have been much worse.
Yeah.
And mine is the villain's schemes. So always be scheming.
Yep. I'm gonna reduce that scheming by 1.
We don't need that right now.
Oh, we don't.
Because it's only gonna be 1. Save that for when like 1 scheme could mean the
Is that my card?
Save that for when 1 scheme could mean the difference between us winning or losing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Was that your car?
Apparently.
Yeah, but did you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay. So now I'm the first player again. Because that was the whole villainous round. Okay. Well, let's Avengers Mansion. So I can draw a card. Interesting. So I'm going to use the helicarrier to reduce the cost of Nick Fury by 1. So he only costs 3. So then I'm going to use Genius and Crisis Interdiction to get the requisite 3. He's going to come into play. I'm going to remove 2 threat from a scheme.
Good.
And then I'm also going to have him thwart. So he'll take 2 more off.
That seems pretty good.
Did I do that math right?
I think so.
What was he at before?
I believe 4 more than that. 8, 9, 8.
No, he was at 8, so he should be at 1 less. I did
right,
2 and then 2.
Yes, because he took off 3, put in 1.
All right. Okay. So that's Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. They don't. And then I'm just going to. I'm gonna punch with combat training. So I'm gonna do 3 more to him. 1, 2, 3. So 15 is the health. And then I'm gonna discard the helmet and tenacity to re-ready and punch him again for 3 more.
All right.
So 12.
Take that.
And then I am going to flip because I want the bigger hand size. And then when I do that, I'm going to get rid of the channel to draw 2 with Alpha Flight Station. Yeah. Okay.
Seems good. Well, started off by drawing a card at the Avengers Mansion. Oh, neat. I have a tenacity that I didn't know I had. Does that make my decisions any easier? Not really. So I'm going to play this armored vest to increase my defense by 1.
Nice.
I'll help. And I have to decide if I want to play Mockingbird or if I want to play Tenacity and then Wakanda Forever.
Do me a favor. Just put it under him because when you put stuff on the edge of the mat, it tilts it towards the light, so then it becomes a completely white card that nobody can see. Just do it like that. So.
Okay, what should we? Alright, fine. What does stun do again?
Stun makes it so that he can't attack. So if you're in your hero phase, if he's stunned, then he won't attack you. Or the first attack that he makes will eat up that stun token.
Okay. She's otherwise not that useful. What do you think? Tenacity or get this Mockingbird out?
I think Mockingbird's good since we know we're in a thing where we're gonna have to manage some additionals, right?
Right. Damn. Okay then. I'll spend these 3 cards to bring out the Mockingbird and go ahead and stun the Rhino. He's done, boy.
Yeah, this.
And then I will flip and punch him in the face.
Nice. So that's 2 damage?
2 damage.
Nice. Nice.
Down to 10.
Somebody added me on Slack. Baldur's desperately trying to pull wires out of the computer to get my attention. Baldur must have chewed through my Ethernet cable, which is really disappointed.
Not a short Ethan.
1 second. Hey, Kara? Kara?
Yes?
I'm going to carpool up with Sanjay and Laura.
Okay.
So I'm going to be leaving around 6.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So that was your turn.
That was my turn.
Okay, so now...
I guess Mockingbird can come right out and do something.
That's correct, if you so choose.
Oh, wait, hang on. We forgot about the Rhino suit. Crap. So he gets 2 health back, but that Rhino suit gets 2 health on it.
Did I forget about the Rhino suit too? I think I would have just chewed it up. Let's look. Let's do some...
I don't remember.
So I attacked him twice, at the very least. I didn't do a photonic blast this turn. So I think he has 5 more hit points, but that's gone.
So 17?
It would have been 15.
15 after 2 hits. And then Mockingbird can do an additional 1 to bring him down to 14.
Yeah, I think that's right.
She gets damage. Okay. I figured it out.
All right. So res everything. All right. So draw up. I'm gonna draw up to. Actually, I think I want to get rid of some of this stuff. No. 1, 2, 3. All right. So he threats up to 6.
Can't do nothing about that.
And then now, I'm the first player. He is gonna scheme against me. So he does so. So he flips. It's a 3. So he goes up to 9. Nick Fury is going to go away. At the end of the turn, anyway.
Bye, Nick.
Bye, Nick. We hardly knew you. He's going to attack you. Can I defend with my allies? That's a question.
Huh? Yeah.
Well, no, because I'm wondering if I can eat this attack for you with Nick Fury.
Oh. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, that's a question.
Well, it doesn't matter. He's stunned, so he's not going to hit me anyway.
Oh, yeah. But, okay, so then it really doesn't matter. So go ahead and we'll remove the stun token. But that's a interesting question for later.
Too bad, brah.
Too bad. And then we get our threat cards. So I'm the first player, so I get one, and you get one.
Yay.
Give Rhino a tough status card.
Oh.
Rough.
Actually, tough.
Yeah. So yeah, apparently I can block for you with my minion.
No,
so
that's cool.
We could really try to be like.
I've got a minion. Let's let it die.
Yeah. All right. So do your encounter card.
All right, here we go. Family emergency. Here you go, Carol.
Carol. Well, I'm not Carol Danvers. So this gets discarded. I get stunned. Or no, I am Carol Danvers.
You are Carol Danvers.
I'll just exhaust. We're not dealing with that. Okay. So we're good.
Yeah.
So now you're the first player again.
Hoorah.
Walter, please stop.
Have that. Alright, let's see. There's some good stuff in here. Well, I'll use that Avengers Mansion to give myself another card. See what happens. Well, I'm going to help a brother out and give you an armored vest. Because I totally can.
Nice. Put that right on top so we can see it. A shield model armored vest. Water now.
Alright, let's see. Here's spend have this thingy.
Water, no.
Or we could do this thingy. There's a lot of stuff. Right.
I don't know why this Ethernet cable stopped working. I'm gonna have to like check the whole line and see if he chewed through it somewhere.
You don't even need to chew all the way through it, just enough damage and it will stop signaling, which is super good. Sadly, I have to discard this to play Wakanda Forever. But I'm totally playing Wakanda Forever. And let's see what would be the best order to do this in. I'm pretty good on scheme, but I still feel like it's a good idea to keep that low. So I'm going to transfer 1 damage from me to Mr. Man.
Okay.
So he's up to 50, down to 13. I'm going to then deal 2 more damage to him. Puts us at 11.
What, for his health?
Yes. And then since this is the final, I'm going to remove 2 threat from the break-in.
Nice. We're doing okay-ish this far.
And then I think...
So you can just attack to get rid of the tough, right? Because it's the first damage he would take. So if you attack with Mockingbird, it just gets rid of the tough.
Yep.
So this is a big like turn. I just accidentally closed the Twitch window. This is a big order in which you play cards, and like the order in which you take your turn. Since actions are unlimited, it does have that in common with Magic, where since actions are unlimited, the
sequence is important.
The sequence in which you take your turns is super duper important.
And really, yeah, no, I think this is good. Because with my increased defense, I can just take a lot more damage. And that seems cool.
All right.
I believe it's to you.
It is to me. I'm thinking about what I want to do with my life. So let's draw another card. So I will play I will play Latigra for 3 resources. And I'm going to do 2 damage to our boss man.
Down at 9.
Oh yeah, and do you want to like attack with Black Panther?
I was going to hang on to that defend because he's totally going to hit me.
You ready at the end of the hero phase.
Yeah, so, I guess attack. Someday I'll remember that. Without being reminded.
All right. Do I want to get another TAC team down? No, I don't think I do. I am going to use the Alpha Flight Station to discard a photon. Blast to draw 2 new cards because I'm trying to get more electricity cards, which is what I wanted. Because then I'm going to use an action to put all 3 of these electricity cards onto here for the energy channeling. We really can't have him scheming, so I'm gonna flip to the Captain Marvel side. I think that's just gonna do it. Because I want to keep the TAC team for you have them at 7 health.
Yeah.
Okay.
Minions.
Yeah, for minions. Okay. Yeah, so that'll do it. So we ready? Everything.
Yay.
I'm going to draw 1 card, and then I need to draw 3 more. So hand me an encounter card that's going to come up when the encounter phase starts. I'll take it and put it there.
Really should have played this last game. Huh.
All right, so 3 more cards. Okay, and then we do the attack phase. So you're the first player, so he's going to attack you.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to defend.
So it would be a total of 4. Or you can throw Mockingbird in front of it.
Yeah, but it's just 1 damage.
It's 4 damage.
Not after my defense.
Okay. It's your choice, because then this is the way where you're going to be tapped next turn.
Yeah, no, you're right. All right, fine. Mockingbird. You're gone.
Okay. So now I would get attacked. Let's see how much I get attacked for.
That's right.
This resolves after the attack phase. So this is 2 threats. So if you want to defend now, this is a good opportunity for you to defend, because this is what you're built around.
Okay.
So now, if you want to defend, you take 1 damage instead of me taking 4.
I can do that.
So now you're at 8. Yeah?
9.
Did you have something that gave you health back before?
I was at 10 before.
Okay.
So I was going to take the damage, but then Mockingbird had to die.
Crowd control got flipped over as that threat card. All right. So now we do our actual encounter cards. So you're going to do your encounter, and this is my encounter, but I'm going to resolve this one. So then you do yours first.
Okay. Tiger Shark.
Okay, so that one's there for
Great.
you.
Super good.
Does he have anything when he comes into play? No. Okay.
Nope. But he's really tough.
Yeah, Lob, I agree. Having card draw, like rapidly ripping through your deck, drawing you an extra threat card means that you can't build decks that just are built around using like 1 card over and over again, because the more you rip through the deck, the more you increase the likelihood the bad shit's going to happen. Okay, so Rhino heals 4 damage. So he goes back up to 11.
Sure.
That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. We'll
Could be worse.
We'll allow it. Break-in and take-in. When revealed,
Good.
place 1 additional threat per player here. So this is 4 threat. Did you remove some threat here?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I Wakanda'd forever'd.
Okay. So this is one of the ones that gives an additional card, but that's not going to matter until next turn.
That's good.
Yeah, so that's our turn. So we're back. I'm the first player again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dokie. How many hit points does that guy over there have?
6.
It's a lot. All right.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. So let's draw a card with Avengers Mansion. Um...
Come on, Walter.
All right, so this is going to be a really cool turn that I'm very excited about.
Yeah.
So we're going to play Uppercut. Actually, it doesn't matter. All right, we're going to attack with Tigra on this guy for 2.
Okay.
So, want to put 2 damage on there for me? Then I'm going to play Uppercut for 2 cards because I'm going to use the Helicarrier. So, Uppercut using these 2. So when I do the Uppercut, I'm going to do 5 damage to him.
Oh, that'll kill him.
Yep, so go ahead and get rid of him.
See attacker start.
And then I'm going to play Chase Down, which costs 0. After your hero attacks, which it did, because that was an attack card. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. Yoink.
Nice.
Chase them down again. Yoink. Deal with that. I am going to think about my life. I'm going to attack him for 3 with combat training. So it takes him down to 8. And then I'm going to attack with the TAC team. So that brings him down to 6.
Cool.
And then I'm going to discard Cosmic Channeling to do 6 more. So he's down to 0, which actually means he goes up to 30.
Yeah. Rhino 2.
Because we're on round 2, but I brought him down.
You did.
I'm excited. And then can you stay on your combat side so I can flip back to this side to get more cards?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So then I'm going to flip back to Carol Danvers. And that's my turn.
That seems good. Okay, I'm going to spend these 2 to bring out the Golden City. Then I'm going to tap the Golden City and the Avengers Mansion to draw 3 cards.
No, Robin, the reason I wanted to do it that way is because I needed to defeat... I needed my hero to be the one to defeat the minion so that I could get the chase them down triggers.
Alright, fine. And I got 3 things in here I want to play.
Balder's like, yes.
They all cost 3. But I also want Wakanda Forever, so... Oh well. Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
Alright, so then we will... What's more important right now, damage or threat?
Threat to get rid of.
Alright, fine.
So
then
when
we'll
revealed, search the encounter pick for breaking and taken. So that.
Oh, right.
Right. It's fine. It's fine. I shouldn't have spent any effort getting rid of this because I forgot what was on the other side of his card.
Because breaking and taking came right back out?
Yeah. It's okay. It's fine.
Alright.
Threat off the main scheme would be pretty good.
Alright. So I'll deal 3 damage to El Rhino.
So he's at 27.
Heal for 1 out of that.
Why are you dealing 3 damage?
2 from the Panther Claws, 1 from the Vibranium Suit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to remove 2 threat from the break-in.
Okay.
And I can't afford to play any of these cards.
Okay. So now we're at the end of our phase.
Mm-hmm.
So everything re-readies. I draw up to a 6-card hand. You draw up to 5 cards.
And we can discard as many as we want, right?
That's correct. As many as you'd like.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect.
This is a shit hand.
This is a good hand. This is a good hand.
I'm starting to have opinions on what cards are in when. Okay. So we're gonna place threat on the main scheme. So the main scheme goes up to 7.
Can't do nothing about that.
Can't do nothing about that. Then the villain is going to engage. I was the first player, so it's gonna scheme against me. So scheme is 2. So we're at a 9 on the main scheme.
That seems pretty bad.
It's fine. Then it's going to attack against you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how much it is. Or do you want to defend? If you choose not to defend, I can throw a Tiger in front of it.
Sure.
I'll throw a Tiger. Oh, what is this? Boost, deal 1 damage to each hero.
Oh.
Well, actually, you know what? Can you take this 4 damage? You can take it, because you're going to deal 1 damage back to him.
True.
Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, do you want to just eat that damage?
Sure.
Okay, so he's going to go down by 1. You're going to go down by 4. So you're going to go down to 5. Did you do something that healed you by 1?
Yeah. Yeah, that was what the...
Okay, you gotta let me know so I can update your health
I
total.
told you that.
All right. And then I'm going to take a damage also. And then this thing also, when it's revealed as a boost, does 1 additional. And I'll throw... no, I can't throw Tiger in front of that, so you are actually at 5.
Okay.
No, I was right. You're at 6. I gotta... Blip, 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 blip. Okay. So now we're going to deal encounter cards. So I'm the first player. So here's my first one. Stampede. I'm Alter Ego. This card gains Surge. Rad. Attached to Rhino. Force Interrupt. Ooh, shit.
What?
He has this card called Charge, which gives him +3 attack, and he has Overrun. How can we get rid of this at the end of this attack? Oh, it's only for his next attack, and then it's discarded. Woo! All right, and then here's
great.
your one, and then I'm gonna have another one afterwards because of Breaking and Taken.
Oh, good. It's the Affairs of State.
Oh, Carol isn't a hero. I don't take the damage. She's not in hero mode.
Oh, there should have been threat, huh?
Well, no. It's just the thing where he does 1 damage to every hero.
Oh, you weren't a hero.
I'm not a hero because I'm Alter Ego. That's a interesting nuance there.
All right. Affairs of State.
So you can either flip, you can flip back and deal with it,
Or give up one of my wonderful upgrades I'm never going to see again. It has to be one of the Black Panther upgrades. Of course it does. Fine. Seems so good though. Just deal
you're
with
gonna
it.
you're gonna flip.
I don't want to. Go away. Nope. Bad card.
All right, so now you're the first player again,
Cool.
and we're back to the hero phase.
Very cool.
Yep, you're up.
All right. Well, now comes the favorite part of any game.
Wakanda Forever. No.
Shuffling, because I have to draw 2 cards.
Okay, so
3 cards, whatever.
this is gonna get set aside for you
Super good.
for when we get into the villain phase.
I know you're excited. I'm excited. It's going to be great. Two more.
That charge makes me very, very nervous.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to like defend for you this turn, I think.
Well, that freaking threat makes me nervous. All right, fine. We're going to spend that vibranium to bust out the energy daggers. Woot.
Okay, are you gonna do a Wakanda Forever this?
I'll do math.
If you are, you have to flip back off of T'Challa, back onto the Black Panther. You can be tapped, but
You know, I think first what we're going to do is bring out our good buddy Nick Fury.
nice. The main one.
Seems good. Well, breaking and taking has the extra card though.
Yeah, but like if this gets more on it, we lose.
Yeah, fair. Fair.
So that's the 7. And then you can also immediately use him for something. Like you could use him to thwart that for 2.
Could do that. I think I will do that. We'll do that.
Okay. Because you can't take it with you.
And then we'll count it forever.
Okay, you have to flip off of T'Challa to do that. Yep.
When I flip. After I flip.
So do your Wakanda Forever business.
All right. Step 1, I'm going to deal 2 damage
To the boss.
to the boss.
So he's at 24.
Because there's nobody else to do the damage that I know of. Step 2, I'm going to heal for 1 and damage him for 1. So 1 more.
So he's at 23.
And then we're going to energy daggers him for 1 more damage.
Okay.
And we'll take 2 threat off the break-in.
Why don't you take it off of that?
Yeah, I'll take it off of that. Whatever.
All right. So we did it. We got rid of the breaking and taken.
Which is good.
It's good. Is that everything for you?
I ain't got no more cards.
That's great. All right. And then I've still got a ton of hit points, so I can block for you next turn. Let's Avengers Mansion and draw a card. Ooh, that's nice. Jeez. As Carol, I kind of want to get rid of something. I think I'm going to get rid of the helmet so I can use the Alpha Flight Station to draw 2 cards because there's a very specific card that I'm looking for. And I did just draw it, so that's exciting. So we're going to use the Helicarrier to put down the Hulk.
Hulk!
So that's the thing that we're doing. We're going to do Crisis. I'm going to use Crisis Intervention to put him down.
Mm-hmm.
We'll attack with him. I mean, there's no reason why we wouldn't attack with him. 1,
Nope.
2, 3. We're going to flip the top card, and it's 2 more damage to an enemy. Wow. It's very lucky.
I wonder who you're going to hit.
Yeah, I wonder who I'm going to hit. So, it's not bad. I don't feel bad about that. Gosh, I have all these energy cards, and I don't have any of the cool cards that use them. Oh, God, that feels terrible. I'm going to use this because it counts as 2 pips when playing an aggression card, and another one, so that makes 3 to play an uppercut. I've got to be flipped for that. So it's going to be 5 more damage to the boss.
Dang.
So we're down to 12. I'm starting to get like a much better feel for this.
Same.
So then we're going to put attack team down for 3 with the energy absorption. It gets 3 counters on it. We will use one of those counters to do 2 damage to the boss. I'm just blitzing damage here. Tigra will die doing 2 more damage to the boss. And then I myself will do 2 damage to the boss. So we're at 6 health remaining on Rhino.
6 health.
Yeah. Seems good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's my turn. So now everything readies. Yeah, you can really have some very powerful turns. Draw back up.
All right.
Yeah, I guess I should have operated that in a different order. Should have used Tigra first because there was a chance Hulk could have killed her when I used him. So, I should have done the order of operations differently there to minimize risks. So we're going to place threat on the main scheme. So this is for you when we get to that phase. We're both in hero mode, so he's going to attack you. Here's his boost card. I'm going to defend you, if you don't mind.
I do not mind.
So I'm going to take 2 damage because I have 1 plus the vest that you gave me.
Don't forget the charge.
Oh, yeah. I mean, so 6.
So it's 8 total.
It's 8 total. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Let's get rid of that. So I'll take 6 damage, so I go from 11 to 5. That's fine.
Okay.
That's what I'm here for.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll also get attacked. But this way. Do you want to defend that for me? Because you can defend that.
I can.
And then
do
it's
another damage to him.
Yep. So you do 1 damage to him, and you only take 1 damage yourself because his total is 3.
Then I take no damage because of the armored vest upgrade.
Oh, nice. Nice. Gosh, we're getting there.
We're getting this.
So he has 5 health left.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We're both in positive numbers.
So here's your extra 1. Well, here, let's do 1 at a time. So do yours first.
Okay.
What happens when the threat deck runs out?
I assume we shuffle, but it's merely an assumption. Hooray, I have a Hydra Mercenary. Oh, I totally could have thrown Nick Fury in front of that. Whatever.
I assume we just shuffle it back in. I'm just trying to see if anything else happens.
Like, shuffle it and then play the top 3 or some crap like that.
Yeah, I assume that it just shuffles back in. I'm not seeing any additional rules for when it runs out. Okay. So did you flip over your encounter? So it's just a Hydra minion?
Yep.
You were the first player, so here's your other.
Oh, hey, it's also the Melter.
Nice. So those can be for you. And then here's mine. The Masters of Evil. When revealed, discard cards from the encounter deck until I put that minion into play. You're going to have another dude. Can you shuffle up that encounter deck?
Wait, did you say another dude?
Yeah, it's another dude. What does that symbol mean? I'm just talking to myself, okay?
So then find another minion from the top.
You're discarding until you get a Master of Evil guy.
No. No. Nope. Still no.
So this accelerates the main scheme, and it has 6 threat on it.
Holy shit. No.
So we just might need to try to kill him this.
No.
We just might need to try to kill people this turn.
Ah, radioactive man. Super good. I hate him.
Oh, an acceleration token is added when the deck runs out. So now, rip. Oh, we just need to kill him. He's got what, five health left? Yeah. We just need to. I just need to nuke him. Is what needs to happen.
That's what needs to happen.
Which I'm pretty sure I can do. I'm the first player now, right?
Yep. Nick Fury goes into the Garbaggio.
Yeah. He doesn't have anything guarding him, I don't think. That's only you.
Me.
So I'll just pay 3 resources and photon blast him for 5 damage and kill him.
Awesome.
We did it.
We did.
Yeah, that was
way better this time.
But yeah, way more efficient on our turns.
Don't bite that.
This time. This goes in your deck, because that was a green card that you played on me.
Yes, sir.
So what did you think of the playstyle of the Black Panther?
It's sort of counterintuitive to jump in front of things, but,
But you've got that vibranium suit.
Mm-hmm. So, you can really heal yourself if you need to. It's really good to have that medical thingy out. There's a lot of really good cards in here, though, so... I'm still learning which ones are the most impactful for the high cost.
I liked Captain Marvel. It's definitely playing it with... Gosh, Balder, you are the worst. Excuse me, can I take that? Can I borrow that? Thanks. Especially playing it with the aggression counter set.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely like a lot of bursty damage. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I don't know. And I'll play She-Hulk tomorrow and see how that feels. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. We got 2 good games in here in about 3 hours, which considering neither one of us had played the game before, it's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah, this game is a lot of fun. I love the choices, like instead of having to like manage credits or resource tokens, the cost of anything is other options from your hand. But because you draw up to your max hand size every turn, it rewards you for like trying to plan your turns and do as much as you can, rather than it incentivizes you to keep the game going rather than like holding onto cards for combo turns, which is a really cool incentive in a card game, because a lot of times in card games there's this incentive to hold onto cards until they would be
good,
the most effective that they could possibly be, right? Because like in Netrunner especially, or in Conquest, a game that had a more similar mechanic and was an actual like dude basher, you only ever wanted to play cards usually if they would be maximally effective. In this, it's just like, so this like isn't the best situation to play this thing that blows up this minion, but like, what am I holding on to it for? Because I'm gonna just you get rewarded with acceleration for actually playing cards instead of holding cards, which I really like.
Yeah.
It's incentivizing you to try to stay in the action, which I really like. Yeah. And thank you, everybody, for watching, and we will catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.